Hi, I'm Mei Ohara and this is Vindice, the electric violin. And we're here today to talk about drones and various open string fun time. So basically open strings, they're there, they're waiting for you, they're easy to get to, they're going to always be in tune, assuming you tuned ahead of time. So why not make use of them? So I have a couple suggestions on how you can use them in interesting and creative ways. First of all, you can use it when you're doing a melody by throwing it in between your melodies. So try to put a melody just on one open string and throw the open string in there every now and then and see how it sounds. So I like to use this a lot in like a solo passage to make it sound more intense and have more notes going around. So an example, like it makes things busier, and busier is good, I think, when you're doing a little solo or something like that. Yeah, so that's idea number one. You can also use it, you can use your open strings as drones. That kind of mimics a lot of different interesting instruments, like the hurdy-gurdy has these drone strings that are always playing. Yeah, it gets it can give you sort of a medieval feel or sort of a different color to your sound. So, for example, I'm going to use the D as my drone, and the A string I will be playing melodies. So you're going to be playing both strings at the same time, so double stops, and it will be something like this. That D always there, and it's nice when you're doing distortion because it really emphasizes the different ways that each note interacts with that D. For example, if you're playing the D an octave higher, it'll be a very clean and open sound because those waves are related to each other. But then when you get put in a C sharp and you're gonna get that great dissonance, they'll vibrate against each other. And yeah, that really comes out, I think, in distortion, and it sounds really cool. Yeah, and another way you can get that drone thing going on is in a more sort of chordal kind of sounding way, is if you're doing these string crossing type things. So like that. You could put fingers down on some strings while leaving one string as your drone. So I'm going to keep that D as my drone and play around on the A and E strings like this. Again, that D is always there, always staying the same, and it just gives you a little bit more noise, and it also helps ground the key. Even if you're moving to other keys that are related, it sort of keeps you back, like I know where the original key is, and we'll return to that key maybe. Maybe. That's up to you though. Alright, so those are some ideas. There are other ways you can play with your open strings. You could play melodies and throw it in not as often as I did it at the beginning, where I was going like this. You could just be playing like... Yeah, so try everything, explore with it, play with it, and have fun. And I hope that was useful. Let me know if there's something else you want me to tell you about or teach you in a lesson. And ask me questions, I like to talk. And you can find me online at meiohara.com, MEIOHARA.com. Thank you.